Hello children, I hope you are all happy and safe. Welcome to this special English hour. Here every day we will sing, dance, listen to stories and have lots of fun together. Are you ready to have fun? Okay, then let's start our day.
Paper boat, sail away. Whoosh, a little here, whoosh, a little there. Pitter patter, here it comes. Everywhere we go, let's chop, chop, chop. Little red umbrella, don't fly away. Whoosh, no, no. Whoosh, no, no. Pitter patter, here it comes. Everywhere we go, let's chop, chop, chop. Pretty little rainbow, will you dance with me? Whoosh, a spin. Whoosh, a twirl. Pitter patter, here it comes. Everywhere we go, let's chop, chop, chop.
Children, I hope you all enjoyed the dance we just did. Now, I would like to ask you a few questions. Let us share our thoughts and ideas. Children, have you observed the changes in nature? I'm sure all of you observe these changes that take place in nature. Can you tell me what are the changes that take place in nature every morning? Every morning we see the sun rises and it spreads its light in all directions. The plants, trees, flowers, everything looks fresh. The birds chirp so sweetly and there is a cool breeze in the morning. Everyone heads off to school or work. The animals go out to graze. Everyone sets off for work. The farmers work in the field. People go to their offices, right? Everyone gets busy in their day. What happens in the evening? In the evening, everyone starts returning home. Children return from school. People return from their offices. Farmers return from the field. The sun begins to set. The animals that have gone out to graze also return back home. All the birds return to their nests. So children, these are the changes that we see in nature. Today, let's try to learn more about these changes. Children, now let's have a look at a few new words. We will come across these words also in the poem that we'll be reading today. Let me share with you these new words. Let's try to understand their meaning and frame simple sentences using them. Okay? Then let's start. The first word is sink. 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 To sink means to drown. The ship sinks in the sea. The paper boat sinks in the water puddle. Next word, overhead. 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 Overhead means above one's head. The bridge is built overhead. The birds flew overhead. Next word, straight. 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 Rahul could not draw a straight line. This road goes straight to my house. Next word, nestlings. 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 Nestlings are little birds that are very small and live only in the nest. They cannot fly out. Birds feed their nestlings. Nestlings cannot fly from the nest. Next word, eyelids. 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 My eyelids are heavy with sleep. I put makeup on my eyelid. Children, I hope you all like learning these new words. Children, today we will be reading a wonderful poem. The title of the poem is Bedtime. Children, if you have a textbook, please open to page number 84 and point to the words as I read. If you don't have a textbook, please see your TV screens and listen to me carefully. We will come across the new words that we just learnt earlier. Children, come let's read this wonderful poem. Bedtime. The evening is coming. The sun sinks to rest. The rooks are all flying straight home to the nest. Caw, says the rook as he flies overhead. It's time, little people, were going to bed. So children, what is this poem Bedtime about? In this poem, Bedtime, the poet talks about what are the natural changes that take place in the evening when everyone is preparing for bedtime. The poet says that in the evening, the sun sinks. That means the sun sets. The rooks, that are a kind of bird, they all start flying back to their nest. and it's time for everyone to prepare to go to bed. The butterfly, drowsy, has folded its wing. The bees are returning. No more the birds sing. Their labor is over. Their nestlings are fed. It's time, little people were going to bed. What are the butterflies doing? In the evening, the butterflies are all drowsy. They are sleepy too. They have folded their wings. What are the bees doing? The bees have all returned to their honeycomb. What are the birds doing? The birds are not singing anymore. It's now time for them to rest. They have done their day's work. Their nestlings, their little ones, have been fed. So now all these creatures also prepare to sleep. Good night, little people. Good night and good night. Sweet dreams to your eyelids till dawning of light. The evening has come. There's no more to be said. It's time, little people were going to bed. So the poet says good night to all the creatures and to the people. The poet says, now everyone must go and take good rest. It's time to go to bed till the next day, till it dawns, till the sun comes up the next day. Everyone must take good rest. The poet says good night and says, now there is nothing more to be said. It must be quiet so that everyone can sleep well. Children, let's do an activity now. In this activity, we will see different images from evening time. You have to identify what is happening in the image and match it with a phrase or sentence that is also given on the board to you. Would you like to give this a try? Then come, let's begin. Children, I hope you were able to match the images with the sentences in the other column. Come, let's have a look at how these are to be matched. Butterflies fold their wings in the evening. The sun sets. Bees return to their honeycomb. Rooks fly overhead straight to their nest. Birds don't sing. Children, let's do an activity now. In this activity, we will identify rhyming words from the poem. I request you all to once again please go through the poem and underline the pair of rhyming words that you find. Would you like to give this a try? Then come, let's begin. Children, let's have a look at the rhyming words in the poem. Rest, nest, overhead, bed, wing, sing, fed, bed, night, light, said, bed. Children, I hope you all like this activity. Children, I hope you all enjoyed today's session. It's now time to sit back and relax while I tell you a wonderful story. Children, today we spoke about the natural changes that we see around us at dawn and dusk, that is, early in the morning and in the evening. So, children, there are a lot of natural changes that also take place when seasons change. Children, which is your favorite season? My favorite season is monsoon. And I love rains. I like how fresh and green everything looks after a good shower. Lakes, rivers, ponds, all of them get filled with water. There are fresh fishes that we find and lots of creatures as well. I love the monsoon season. So children, let me tell you the story Tons Big Drop, written by Edna Kikowi. On one very hot day, little Tun sits with other water droplets on a cloud, and they all look down. Tun says, "Doesn't it all look interesting from way up here?" The water droplets from the clouds are looking down at the earth. The water droplets look down and say, "Doesn't it all look interesting from up here?" The trees on the earth look like soft green balls. The buildings look like little grey boxes. The rivers look like silver ribbons, and the mountains look like ice cream scoops. The little water droplet, Tun, asks her friend, Nu, "What else is there on earth?" Nu replies, "My daddy says there are people, there are animals, there are trees, and there are cars there on earth." Tun says, "Oh, wonderful, so many things." As the day passes, Miss Sun, their friend, rises high in the sky till Tun, Nu, and the other water droplets can't see her anymore. Mr. Wind comes along, whistling a sweet, sweet tune. Mr. Wind's whistle blows. Ton, Nu, and all the water droplets off their cloud. Brrr. Ton says it's getting very cold. Mr. Wind keeps whistling, and Ton, Nu, and other droplets fall on another cloud. Boop! They all bounce and fall far, far away, almost close to the earth. Boop! The water droplets bounce off the clouds and fall towards the earth. Ton says, "Look, Nu, I am going faster than you." They both race each other to see who will reach Earth first. The droplets fall past clouds, birds, and very tall buildings. Down, down, down they go, faster and faster. Nu asks Ton, "What is that I can see?" Ton says, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. What is that?" "It looks like a big ball," says Nu. "It looks like a rainbow," says Ton. Down, down, down they fall. Whee! They say. Swoosh! The droplets bounce off the umbrella. Nu and Ton both shout, "It's an umbrella!" So children, what did we learn in this story? In this story, we saw the journey of two water droplets, Ton and Nu. From clouds high up above in the sky, they fall slowly and gradually towards the earth. As they move towards the earth, their speed increases because of Mr. Wind's whistling. Finally, when the drops fall on the earth, they bounce off on an umbrella. Children, I hope you liked this fun and interesting story. Children, I hope you all enjoyed today's session. I would now request you all to please make some time and note down the changes you see in nature at dawn, that is, when the sun rises. Children, till we meet next time, please take care. Bye-bye and stay safe.